Hello, I'm IBX Toycat, and welcome back to another attempt at one of the hardest challenges I've ever tried, which is to beat Minecraft without ever eating from start to finish. So, from spawning into the world to going all the way to the dragon, sorry about the voice crack, I am going to try and beat Minecraft with a single piece of food never entering me. That means my default hunger, the hunger you spawn with, has to last the entire game, and we're doing this on hard difficulty with a blank seed too. It's going to be a rough one, but I'm going to give it my best, and I hope you all do enjoy. So hi. Hello everyone, welcome to the live stream. Thank you very much for the super chat. Before you've even got going, that imbues me with the faith, the belief that you think we're gonna do it too. Because honestly, I think this is one of those challenges that if we can put it off, it would be amazing. It's no damage, mixed with another absurd challenge, mixed with all the perfect RNG of like, we need a good spawn, we need to deal with it perfectly. We need to, deal with it fast because there's basically a clicking timer. And yeah, thank you very much for the... Oh, okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to hit start on a thing as soon as we're ready to go. But first of all, I just want to say thank you for the €1 super chat, Paul D for 340. Bailey said, nice to see you shop, Toycat. Been looking forward to watching you for this challenge. So yeah, we're going to get started. The moment we take our first action is when the timer goes. But first, I need to find the timer. Here it is. And yeah, as soon as we hit start, which is now, we're going to go. So let's do this. No hunger in Minecraft. Every single action we take, including those first 2 jumps I wasted, is going to count against us. So our first move has to be very carefully examining our surroundings. So, as you can see, nothing too great. Ideally, we want some like free loot, which comes usually in the form of a village or a desert temple. And not finding any of those things is tragic, but not undealable. So we're going to chop down this very first tree we see. Again, no jumps required, I don't think. Actually, jump required. Single jump required. We're going to break down this first tree just because of the fact that it's going to give us access to boats, and then we can use the boats to find somewhere we want to be. But thank you very much, Paul D80 for 340 fan, and also thank you, Holders Den, for these super chats. Really appreciate them. But yeah, the timer isn't really doing anything. Oh, you're right, it's not. Is it doing something now? It is. Okay, so it just reset. So what we're going to do is we're going to use that as an opportunity to say, you know, this is a bad seed anyway. One of the important things in the speedrun is knowing when to just give up on a seed. Rather than spending 2 hours and realizing it sucks, why not jump out right now? And honestly, that's a good idea. So yeah, the timer is a good opportunity to explain that one to you. Because, you know, if the timer's not working anyway, if everything else isn't working, we wasted 2 jumps, which really didn't want to waste. Again, every single thing counts against us, and that's awful. So yeah, we're going to go hard. We're going to turn off multiplayer because it's turned on by default. And then we're going to go ahead and do this. So we won't even name this one. Let's go. It's basically attempt 2, but again, there's going to be a lot of bad seeds where we instantly want to just drop out of them. Because why waste an hour on something that we can just re-roll in a minute, you know? If we know it's going to ruin our odds down the line, why go through that? And that's my point. But yeah, thank you very much, Joseph McMullen. And thank you very much, HyperX, for all these super chats. Appreciate them, but we're going to dive right into this one. Oh, we've opened the map, but we're going to hit go when we do our first movement-based action. Which is going to be... Okay, so we're going to reset the timer. Which is, by the way, going to be behind the thing, apparently. So we throw that up there. Okay, let's do this. We ready? I'm ready. Let's go. There are so many super chats. I appreciate them so much, by the way. Okay, go. We've hit it. Let's go. So we've spawned on an even worse seed this time. So this is another good example of, like, if you get a bad seed, don't accept it, re-roll. Yeah, so this is actually, I think, one of the worst seeds I've ever found. It's cool because there's an ocean monument. But otherwise, this is worthless, right? This is a worthless seed. It has no trees. It has just... So this is a fun challenge by itself. Like, one day this would be a fun seed Sunday. But yeah, thank you very much, NoahP6, for the $9.99 super chat. Hello, Toycat. Before I watched your channel, I didn't play Minecraft, and when I found your channel, it inspired me to download and play Minecraft. Thank you for inspiring me to play such a great game. That's crazy if you actually didn't watch Minecraft for watching my videos. I wonder what got you into them. But thank you very much for the super chat, and I'm glad that I managed to help you find Minecraft. If you hadn't found it before, then that's kind of, you know, like, it's cool that I could be the trigger. Yeah, look at this. This is the weirdest ravine too. You know, this is a fun seed Sunday, but it's not a good speedrun seed. So again, instant reroll. We're going to keep this one for later though, because that's a cool seed. But thank you so much to everyone rolling into the super chats. I'm appreciating them. They're amazing. We've got the biggest, craziest super chat train, and we're just trying to get stuff done today, so that's amazing. Boats don't take hunger. Yeah, exactly. That's my plan. Boats and also horses. If we stay on boats and horses 95% of the run, then we're going to be golden. So let's go ahead. Let's hit blank seed. Let's make sure that invite only's turned on. It's really hard to go through that. And let's do this. So thank you, Bailey, for the £2.27 super chat. Putting my faith in you, Toycat, you can do this. You could say, it's your hopes and dreams that are going into this one now. Also, the time hasn't restarted, I know. We got this, it's gone. Okay, so the moment I do any action is when the timer starts. So we're gonna start it just now. Let's go. So this is our seed for today. We wasted a jump, but it's fine. This is a pretty tragic looking seed, unless there's like a big village in the background. Oh, there's a village, perfect. Does it have a blacksmith chest? So I can't tell from here, but it is it worth walking to? Is there a river in between us and it? Again, we have to make sure oh, there's two villages. There's a village over there too. One of them should have a blacksmith, so we can kind of scout this one out while walking to that one. Thank you very much, HyperX, for becoming a sponsor. Really appreciate it, man. What a friendly, nice guy. But I hope this won't be a live stream where you just jump to different worlds. I hope so too, but again, there's no point attempting on a bad seed because it's hard enough on a good seed. It's, there's a lot of precision required on a great seed, and on a bad seed, you just make that, 10 times harder. And if it's, my pro tip is like, if something's hard, you don't need to make it 10 times harder. That's a rule for diamonds. That's the rule for many other things in life. I eat John, it's what I do. Thank you very much for the €2 super chat, Spencer Cam. Honestly, some of the super chats I get, I'm always like confused by the message. Like either it's a reference, or maybe he's like talking to someone else, or maybe like, that's just like the correct response to a whole thing. Because like this is the No Hunger Challenge, so it's clearly maybe a reference, but maybe, maybe he thinks my name's John. Who knows for sure? I don't know for sure. That's all I know for sure. Also, there's no blacksmith in either of these villages, so that's kind of tragic. There's food here, but guess who can't eat any of that? This is basically Minecraft, but it's the Soviet Union challenge. Also, another pretty crazy seed. Look at those villages right there. But yeah, my plan is to just go straight for the blacksmith chest. We don't need anything else in this village besides maybe the crafting table, which just isn't worth the time. So let's go ahead and let's do this. Right in for the stuff. Please give me goodie. It's nice, but I don't intend to take damage, and I can't eat food. So I'm just saying, a little bit offensive. And now we're just going to go for the closest river. By the way, thank you very much for becoming a member. Also, Joseph McMullen, thank you to XTV Productions for the hype for my first Toycat stream. Finally able to capture one. Hey, that's awesome, man. And also, do you lose hunger even when on a horse? You don't lose hunger when on a horse, which is why it's so exciting. That's why this is possible. This would be otherwise impossible. Like, I don't know why it's so exciting. You know when your brain's like, you're thinking about something and then like you accidentally say and you get the words mixed up with your thoughts. So yeah, that's what happened there. Does fishing use hunger? That's an easy way to get saddles. Yeah, honestly, fishing doesn't use hunger, so that might be the most reliable way to do it. Wait, Darcy Haynes, I like that idea a lot. That might end up being the only solution we have. I hope it doesn't, but it really might end up being there. So, you should try to beat Minecraft in second person. A lot of people suggested that one, but I think the challenge would just be, like, irritating to look at. That's the only problem with it. Like, I like that the challenge... Oh, look at... Do you see the lag on mining this block? Am I crazy? Am I just, like... I went out for a... I was out for a bit before this. Maybe something's just gone wrong with me there, but... That looked crazy slow, right? Did anyone else see that? I might just be going insane. You do this challenge enough times, and you lose faith in what Minecraft even is. So maybe that's what happened to me. I'm UK-ish like you, says Nicholas Tyrand. Hey, I'm glad that you're UK-ish as well, Mr. Nicholas Tyrand. But yeah, so we're going to hop in a boat, assuming there's nothing else to find around here. And based on my observations, there aren't. So I'm going to... Oh, big thank you, Christian Ingvar Klosvik, for the £1 super chat. And he says, super chat train choo-choo. Yeah, this is the craziest super chat train. Like, we just got started on a big challenge. Usually this stuff happens like midway through. It's crazy to see at the start already. So thank you to everyone who has made that a thing. Should we just make our boat and go for the best? I think we're going to have to. So make one of these, make some of these. Place the crafting table down right over there. Make a shovel, make a boat. And then pick up the crafting table. It's arguably not worth it, because you might not need the wood later. Like, it's just as easy to get more wood later down the line, so we're not going to grab it. Instead, we're going to hope that we find something soon around here. So let's put the map over in there. Let's thank Super Ninja Plays. We got 3 new sponsors today. That's absolutely wild. Took out any percent Scottish. I'm actually not any percent. Well, I mean, I'm obviously some percent Scottish, but did I say Scottish? But I think like the DNA that comes from there is like broadly Northwest European. So I mean, like, I think the British are, like, you can't really check for Scottish, and I don't have like a Scottish grandparent. I'm slightly Irish, and there's a link between. Oh, what did I just do? Yeah, no, I don't think this seed's gonna be a good one either. I think this might be another throwaway. Also, you can die to get hunger back. So yeah, JDAV. This sadly that won't actually apply for this one. Like this for these challenges to be correct, I count them as no dying. That's why no placing blocks. Arguably, we didn't do it because we died right at the end. It was rough. I don't remember what my membership reviews, says Lindsay Dillon. But what you can remember is that you've been a sponsor for 1 month now because you got that little cat thing next to your name saying it. So this is a terrible seed too, by the way. I know it's rough, but like it's important to get the right seed. You've got a certain amount of time. You want to use it correctly. You don't want to be wasting time on throwaway seeds. But yeah, I have respect for you for attempting this, says Bionic. Yeah, I just think it'd be such a cool thing to have done and dusted, you know. But we'll see if it works. Harrison Grace says, when did the stream start? Around about 10 minutes ago. I'm partially British, Irish, French, and the rest of me is insane. Yeah, no, the truth is like the world is very mixed up, you know. Like there's like you know, I'm a Caucasian and there's some Ashkenazi Jew in me or something like that. And the truth is, I think most people are somewhere in that ballpark. Like, there's a fun fact that like everyone's slightly related to Genghis Khan because of all of his sons, right? So you know, there you go. We're gonna go no hunger. Wait, give me good luck. Good luck, no hunger. This is gonna be the one. This is gonna be a good seed. It's gonna have a desert temple because they've got the best odds of all the things I want near spawn, and then it's gonna have a horse, like a horse spawning biome. All we need is those things. If we get them, we're golden. Let's do this. Ooh, I'm ready. Okay, so again, chat. What we need immediately is free stuff. One of those free things has to be a saddle. You cannot craft saddles. You can fish them theoretically, but you require some good luck. So, okay, we're gonna hit start just over there, and let's go. So this is my spawn today. We immediately want to look around it, and we immediately want to say, what have we got going on? And in this case, not very much, but we have the bonus of spawning near a tree and near an ocean. The ocean is basically a way to re-roll the seed because it means we can find, you know, other biomes with, say, saddles, etc. And it's going to be our amazing attempt for that. So, pray for easy saddles, says Alexa Princess. Yeah, that's kind of what we have to do at this point. Like, this challenge is a lot harder than other ones because it requires some good RNG on top of not taking damage, on top of, like, tactically managing when I'm on a horse, when I'm in a boat, etc. Because, of course, you don't use any hunger in a boat. You don't use any hunger in a horse. So, yeah, there's a little bit of praying, there's a little bit of hoping, but let's hope that there's not too much hope involved. So, as a fun fact, if you open your inventory while riding a boat, it'll keep going forwards. So, if you don't want to keep paddling forwards the whole time, you can do this and keep your inventory up. There's not too much for benefit though, because again, we're using hunger regardless. It just feels a bit faster. And yeah, we're going to look for any free stuff biome. Again, there are certain biomes that come with free stuff. We want one of those. Can you beat eating without Minecraft? Get this right, I beat eating without Minecraft twice, sometimes 3 times a day. It's absolutely bonkers bananas. But somehow, we managed to do it. What about Minecraft without taking inventory, says Wesley Dalton. That's a fun idea, actually. I like that as a concept, like... Because it is a bit absurd that there's an achievement for opening your inventory. So there'd be an easy way to prove, like, did you do it or not? And the answer would be, like, do you have that achievement somehow? So yeah, that might be a fun thing. Because I do have an alt account. Like, I made it for a recent realm, so maybe there'd be some fun of that. Also, we've just got terrible luck today. Do you see this? We've got an iceberg biome before we've got a desert or a plains. Like, what are the odds of finding an iceberg biome? I mean, it's not amazingly low, but still, it's a whole thing. Thank you very much for the $2 super chat, Lazy Potato Jr. He says, good luck, and are you going to join Hermitcraft? That's you know, it's an invite-only server. It's not a decision I make. So, Minecraft is a nice game, and this comment is in capitals. If you use too many caps, you usually get banned by Nightbot. Nightbot isn't here right now, but he shows up every now and then. By he, I mean it's a bot. Some people think it's a person. Because it acts like a person, it uses like a regular account. But it is a bot. You can tell if someone's a bot if they have bot in their name. Although sometimes people have bot in their name, so I guess you can't tell based on that. I guess you can't tell anything anyway. But yeah, me and the dolphins are going on a fun little adventure today. We're just not finding any... Oh, that might be a desert. It's probably a beach, but it's the best odds we've got so far. What is it? Please be a desert. Or something. Oh yeah, There's way too much beach there, but it's still look. Oh, there we go. That's a desert in front of me because I see a cactus. Or is that a desert temple? What do you reckon that is? Is that just a ahead of me? Is that a desert temple or is that just a weird desert formation? Please don't tell me it's just a beach. Side note, big thank you for the £2 super chat. I just joined and loving it so far. Good luck. Hey, thank you, Finlay Webb, for the good luck. I'm thinking this will go well. I'm thinking we'll pull it together. We'll somehow get there. It'll be like a wonderful TV show moment where it all comes together. And it'll be great. But, yeah, so in case you're curious, by the way, just before the stream, I went out for a ride. I've got like a e-scooter. It's really silly. But I went to go see my parents, and then like I saw my cat, which I haven't seen in a while. It's nice to, you know, like, both with family, you know, like people are fine. But also like, you know, seeing animals that, you know, you used to love. That's great stuff. Isn't it great? You know, I was thinking, most humans, you know, you have a love-hate relationship. But with animals, like, you never don't, like, if you like an animal, you always like the animal, right? An animal never does something where you're like, you know, I've changed my mind on you now. And I think it's kind of strange that, like, with humans, like, even with, like, your closest relatives, they're going to go up and down in how you feel about them, what you think about them, etc. But with a cat or a dog, it's like, yeah, we're best friends, you know. It's not like, oh yeah, dog's man's best friend until he, you know, poops on the rug, in which case, you know, you gotta get rid of that toxic friend. And I guess that's because we have, you know, animals are like, you know, they're subservient or they're like a lower thing to us. But I still think it's a little bit interesting that, you know, you never break up with a dog, right? Like, that's not a thing you have to do. Toy Cat just restart it. The seed is a lost cause. Yeah, it's a really interesting seed, but it's definitely a lost cause, I agree. Like, we wasted, what, half our day on nothing? I just, a lot of people are like, you know, are we just going to watch seeds restart? But, like, it is important to restart. We need to. So that was 4 minutes of lost cause. You know, it's fine to go through a few of these, but that's all good. Thanks to the seed for the temple next to the village. I'm currently using it. Also, thanks for all the stuff you do on YouTube. Thanks, man. Hey, thank you very much, Super Ninja Plays. Thank you for the super chat and for becoming a member. Like, I can't tell you how much that means to me, and I appreciate it a lot. So, thank you very much, Super Ninja Plays Games. Okay, this one right here, this is going to be the magic. The trick, I know that the world name doesn't change anything, but like, no HG, I'm going to put low in the title, and then they're going to be like, oh, low. We're going to pray that works for us. So again, blank seed, hard difficulty blank seed. The reason this is important for the challenge is so that we always get a random seed, because doing on a preset seed is a lot easier. You can beat Minecraft in 8 minutes on a preset seed, but it takes, you know, close to an hour to do it on a random seed, or like longer than an hour in a lot of cases, if you don't use glitches. So that's the whole thing. Okay, let's dive right into the challenge. We're going to hit the timer on the moment we do an action, and we're going to immediately try to make the best of our scenario. So we hit start. Let's look around. Let's see what we've got. We've got a forest, which is good for trees, and there's a river. So we can get immediately into a boat, which won't use any hunger. But otherwise, it's just it's a pretty average seed. We're going to use it to pray we find a desert, pray we find a plains, pray we find any biome with the good stuff, and then cool things good. Also, you're an ocelot. Since you're an ocelot, what color cat would you be if I tamed you? Nowadays, ocelots don't turn into cats when you tame them, so I'd look like this if you tamed me. No, yeah, modern Minecraft's kind of weird like that. Like, I imagine if you just came, like, you know, it's a weird change to explain to someone who was around when it happened, but explaining that to someone who hasn't played Minecraft in a while, like, oh yeah, so ocelots and cats are like separate now, and it's like, but why? And it's like, well, actually, there's not really a good reason besides, you know, cats are cute and so are ocelots, and it kind of makes sense for them to be separate. Like, and it's kind of funny sometimes. Also, no smelting challenge. No smelting challenge is actually surprisingly easy, right? Like, because no crafting is a lot harder because there's a lot more things you need to craft than you need to smelt. Whereas no smelting just means don't make iron, but you can get iron from the world. Don't make diamonds, but don't make gold. Sorry, you can even get diamonds. So that's why no smelting isn't really much of a challenge. Like, I could do it, it's just I don't think it'd be a challenge. I like that some of these really challenge me. I like that this challenge has been endlessly challenged. Like, again, there's something... You always assume, at least maybe I used to always assume, that the easiest thing would always be the best thing. Also, are you a Gemini too? Because obviously, like, fun facts. Is it a Gemini thing to like fun facts? I think you'll find I'm a Cancer, although I don't believe that your star sign affects you. But again, it's like I don't hate people who do. I just think that it's like you know, it's not something that I personally get any, fun out of. If you get something out of the star sign system or astrology or whatever else, that's all great. But if I'm not a big thing into it. But anyway, back to my point. Yeah, it's weird that like a challenge is always something you want. Sometimes when you're given a challenge, you're like, oh, I wish I didn't have this. But as soon as you have no challenges, you just go out there looking for one. And it's this human, like, it's this human thing we have all of inside of us, where we both really like and really hate challenge at the same time. We really want to be challenged, and also we hate it when we're challenged. It's a weird 2-in-1 kind of thing like that. So anyway, we're gonna hope we get something good, but somehow we've just gone unlucky with the free stuff on these seeds. It could have been that I turned the wrong direction or something, but like, just a huge iceberg biome, nothing really attached. This might be... If you want to challenge, use a bad seed, says Minty Cards. Ah, you got me there, Mr. Minty Cards. Well, again, there's also something, like, the challenge has already proven how hard it is. Now the challenge is just to do the challenge, Kind of like, fun, link this into something else, like the subscriber thing. We could set the goal for 10 million subscribers, but it'd also be really satisfying to achieve 1 million, right? Like, that's the challenge and 3/4, right? That's a mega challenge to achieve. So yeah, that'd be kind of cool. Yeah, this is... what is up with the seeds we're finding today? They've all been nightmares, right? Yeah, we might just have to... Ooh, so icebergs into... I think maybe ice plains? No, that's just iceberg. Into Mega Tiger, into ocean. Like, 3 biomes, we have literally 0 useful. Also, hey, Gag... How do you say that? Gaggy Bamba? I think it's G-Bamba, but like, hey, G-Bamba, thank you for the £2 super chat. Hello from hospital. Finger almost hanging off. Oh, man. I've never had, like, a serious injury in my adult life. Like, I had quite a few when I was a kid. But, a child, younger. But there's just, like, ooh. Losing any, like, serious part of my body, it scares me because there's a, this actually happens in people who lose limbs and lose fingers. Like, you feel the place where you should be able to control it, but you can't. Like, I think it would suck to go blind, whereas being born blind, it wouldn't be so bad. You wouldn't know what you were missing out on, right? And I feel the same way about losing a hand. Like, if I lost one of my fingers, I would know what I was missing. Like, oh, I can't hold, I can hold less peanuts in my hand now, for instance. Like, how many peanuts can you hold normally? Quite a few. How many peanuts can you hold missing a finger? Like, what is that, So, yeah, I feel sorry for you. And also terrified for you. So, chat, I'm going to be honest with you here. We might have to throw away the C2. What do you think? Throw it away? Give it a restart? That's a good idea. No sneaking challenge. Or surely only sneaking challenge would be better, right? Actually, maybe no sneaking would be harder. The problem with no sneaking is you have to prove it at every step in the game. Where it's kind of like... maybe it's a good idea. Throw it away. Mega Tiger. It's such a big Mega Tiger. We just can't do anything with it. I think we want to stay closer to spawn next time, because you get smaller biomes the closer you are to that. Throw it away! I agree with all the angry yells to throw it away. But yeah, everyone's saying throw. We have like 2 people saying keep it. So, guess what got thrown away? This is the seed though. This right here is where it all works, if you want to challenge stay. Thank you, by the way, for the $2 super chat. Hello, are you going to play Hightail? You're good at this. Yeah, I'll play Hightail some amount. I don't know how good it will be. I don't know if it'll be worth playing, but I'll give it a whirl. That sounds good to me. Okay, let's do this. Last attempt. Oh, not last attempt. Last try for an amazing seed. Gauge is pronounced Gauge. Gauge. Yeah, Gauge. My head just couldn't put it together. I don't know what was wrong with that on the spot. But yeah, I'm leaving. Sorry, Tokat. Hope you do it. Bye. Hey, it was good to see you, Super Ninja Plays. Thank you for showing up. Okay, so the moment we do any action, we hit start. Let's go. Okay, so as you can see, we've spawned in literally a cave. What is it with the spawns today? But we're not going to give up right now. This could be the magical seed that does it for us. So, we're going to try and get right out of this hole. And, oh, wait, this is terrible. Oh, and we got immediately destroyed by polar bears. Okay, so this is an instant throwaway, right? Oh, because he's got a polar bear near him. So, have you ever had a spawn that bad? I have never had a spawn that bad, personally. Also, thank you very much for the £2. We have to restart this one again, too, by the way. But yeah, thank you very much for Mr. No Gaming for the $1.99 super chat. The next 1 week video will be out as soon as it said did. It just finished yesterday. Needless to say, it didn't go very well. I think that's kind of the trend in the 1 week server challenges. Although this one's like 3 weeks, so even worse. Yeah, this is such a tragic seed. Like, it's cool, it's interesting, but it's tragic. Like, if you want to see the seed for this, by the way, like I don't recommend it, but it's right there. You can have the worst seed where you spawn in a cave next to angry polar bears, but I don't want this. I don't want this in the slightest. Yeah, that was that was a weird one. But yeah, so Toy Cat, polar bears are still on and in peaceful. Yeah, but polar bears don't attack you in peaceful, right? Or do they? Well, I guess it wouldn't matter because you're in peaceful. You can't really die to stuff so easily. Okay. So this is the last one we're doing. Unless it's literally a survival island with no trees, we're attempting it anyway. We're going to give it the best of our ability. Let's see how this one goes. So, hello, I'm IBX Toy Cat, and welcome to the No Hunger Challenge. We're doing this in hard difficulty with a blank seed, and whatever seed we get, we're going to have to give it a whirl today. And I don't know how well that's going to go. If I'm being honest, I think it's going to go badly. It's not that I don't know, it's that I do know, and that it's going quite not well. But I think that if we just get lucky, we just spawn somewhere near something good, please not a biome like this, then we can do this. So yeah, we have a river. That river's going to have to take us to a biome that we want, and if it doesn't, then we're kind of dead. So yeah, that's our whole thing. But yeah, feed the hungry toy cat, says Panda Boy 55. You know, I should have fed the hungry polar bears. Unless you mean like go out in real life and physically feel the hungry. That's a fun Minecraft video. I fed the hungry, and all it took was 3 Minecraft fish. But that's a terrible idea. So yeah, we're gonna... Does this count as a communist playthrough? This does count as a Soviet Russia playthrough. Oh wait, no, this is the Venezuela playthrough of Minecraft. That's highly offensive. I'm sorry, any and all Venezuelans. Oh, thank you to Mr. Brazilman, who Mr. Sploob gave me some Brazilian real. I think it's called the real. I think yeah, it's the Brazil. Oh, it must be real, right? Maybe I'm wrong. But yeah, thank you very much for the reals. I love me a good unique foreign currency. But yeah, so we just kind of want to look around spawn and immediately find something that's free. We need a saddle. Everything else is kind of like, you know, we can get it later. But we need to spend as much time as possible in a boat. And we need to spend as much time as possible on a horse. But to get on a horse, do you know what you need? I'll give you a spoiler. It's a saddle. So, the timer is wrong. Oh, darn it. You know, given that I don't like this seed anyway, we'll call it one more quits, right? Let's go for one more. Wait, no, this might be... Okay, so I don't know how to restart the timer so easily. Okay, so... There's sunflowers, there's pumpkins, and... See, this is... Okay, this is over now. We're gonna hit stop on the timer. Give it a... I'm really bad at hitting this one, by the way. I should get on that doze automatically. And, yeah, now look at this. Look at this huge plains. Not a single village. We spawned next to 3 villages earlier. And although they didn't give me good stuff, like, we are just... This is not a lucky seed for Toy Cat. This is just not working for it. This is not going good. So one more throwaway, and then we'll just accept the one we get, because the timer was broken anyway, so it gives me a good excuse as well as a good opportunity. Does this challenge include no potions, or are they not eating? So the thing is, even like most of the potions that you consider would be useful, they're not gonna really help in this particular case. So let's go again. This is gonna be the seed. We're gonna accept it no matter what we get, unless again it's literally bottom of the barrel. But I'm praying that we finally get the seed we deserve, which is just a seed with anything else. What are you drinking, Toy Cat? Says Dallin the Gamer. I'm actually drinking just water. I really like water. Some people don't believe me, but I'm a big water fan. Okay, so the timer starts the moment we make a movement in the game, and every movement we make counts towards our hunger. We only have to start with a certain amount of that, so let's make the most of this. We spawn on an island next to some trees, but there's a lot of ocean around. We're going to immediately try and get into that ocean and pray there's plains or a desert nearby. I think one of the pro tips on Bedrock is near the spawn, you tend to have smaller biomes. So we're going to look around specifically near spawn, trying to find any form of one of those biomes that might have any form of one of those things. And again, every single action we're taking here is counting against our hunger, so we need to make as few of them as possible. Jumps are really big, really bad. You only need to do them when, like, humanly, there's no real way to avoid them, which I would say our current situation falls at least a little bit under. Okay, we're in our first boat, and we're looking around. So my map indicates that over there... Actually, wait, no, you can just see either a beach or a desert. Pray for a desert? No, that's like a... What are they called? The ocean biomes? Sometimes the ocean just makes little islands like that. They don't have cacti, they don't have desert temples. They don't have anything worthwhile, they just exist. So we're gonna kind of go around spawn and like go for a loop. And eventually we should find one of the 2 nice, rare, fun biomes. That's the plan. That's what should happen at least. And we'll see if it goes well for us. So, yeah, basically, what's the difference between Bedrock Minecraft and regular Minecraft? Bedrock is the version that most people consider to be regular Minecraft. It's available on every device, like phones, consoles, Windows 10. And the game that you might be thinking of as regular Minecraft is Java Edition, which is the one that started it all. And yeah, it used to be called just Minecraft, now it's Minecraft Java Edition. Now you know. Now it's all sorted. So, oh, there is a village. Okay, it's happening. It's happening. This might be the time it all comes together. Ooh, so there's a village just over there, and we need to pray more than anything that it just has something for us. Anything for us at this stage, really. And we're also going to take our boat, because again, boats are useful. Oh, I can't get out of the boat. How are you? Oh, you jumped out, boat. It's been a while, apparently, since I've done it. Challenge, finish Minecraft without getting items automatically picked up into an empty hotbar slot. Always keep a hotbar slot empty. Start with bonus chest. I think that sounds similar to a challenge Sean already suggested, which is beat Minecraft without taking inventory. I think that'd be a more fun, potentially challenging way to do it. Oh, we got a blacksmith. Heck yeah. Thank you, by the way, Jiffin, for the £7.57 super chat. I love that because it's that's a plane right there. I'm assuming that you donated in another currency and it converted maybe. But thank you for the £7.57 super chat. Love hearing the voice automated donations. So here you go, Toy Cat. Beep boop clippity clock. Oh no, you must have donated $10, but it doesn't do the voice because I don't know why actually. Because I guess it converts to... Oh! We found a saddle and diamond horse armor. It's happening. It's happening. Two diamonds too. 3 iron as well. We need to be very careful now. But we've got a plains. This is happening, chat. We're getting there. That jump was not a good idea. Yeah, I was on autopilot reading the thing. That might come back and haunt us. If that jump haunts me, can we officially blame the person who super chatted? God, why did you give me money? You're the worst. It's a fun joke, of course. But, yeah, we need to start getting really, really serious. Oh, that's weird. We need to find a horse. And finding a horse is harder than it sounds. They spawn in plains. There's a huge plains here. But where is the horse at? That's the eternal question that we don't know for sure. That was the best blacksmith. Yeah, that was a pretty amazing blacksmith. All of this bad luck, followed by that one, and now... It kind of evens out, right? Like, we were saving up our good luck across all those seeds. And now it's all good. So yeah, we don't see any sign of a horse. So we're going to walk further this way and pray we do. If we have to come back, that'll be quite a sad thing. But I don't imagine we will. So let's also put this in my hotbar. I can't see it, of course, but still, that's fine. So yeah, everything's finally happening for us this time. Oh, it's a chicken. So yeah, but no horses. So I should say everything's happening for us besides this horse thing. But again, we got plenty of plains. We should be able to find a horse somewhere around here. Worst case, let's just like stalk the land using our boat. Yeah, this sounds really stupid, but we're just going to stay in our boat and wait till we find a horse from the sea. Because then we don't waste any hunger on this. And then we can stay all alive, all good, and all bueno. And once we've got the horse, everything just happens by itself from there, really. So, if you see a horse in chat, by the way, let me know. We can use your... Oh, there's a village here, too. That's nice. Should we get out? Let's go to the village, because the stuff... Oh, no, wait. If we can find a horse without the village, that'd be better. Like, we'll ride a horse to the village. How'd I get a mod? I've been here since 2015, says Jibamba. The mod process, I mean, the #1 rule is don't ask me mod, so I'm sorry. But, You know, the mod process is like when we need mods, we ask for mods, and we don't currently need any extra mods. But thank you very much for the offer right there. So yeah, we just want to stalk the land for any sign of a horse. And once that works, we'll be golden. But you know, so there's a funny thing in chat. There's going to be a few people who are like, wow, you really did build up your luck and that kind of happened there. What a happy coincidence. What luck, what good luck. But there's this interesting thing in like, I think in human psychology, where we are, like, we as humans, like us, also Ryder Pigs as Jira. That is a terrible idea. That is the worst idea. There was a ton of pigs by the village. You know, everyone who's saying ride pigs, you have bad decision. You have, like, you just, that's, you know, you make incorrect decisions. This is why you are, I don't know, like, watching this and not doing it, I guess. But no, obviously, I know everyone's joking when they say that. It's all good. But I also think, like, people who waste saddles on pigs, it's not 2012 anymore. You can ride horses. Like, unless you have a carrot on a stick and you just want to be quirky, you should do the thing. Like, you need a carrot and a fishing rod, and even then, it's way worse than a horse. Way worse. So yeah, the savannah can also spawn in horses, so we're gonna check there. And if we don't find them there, then we'll just kind of check back. Eventually, a horse will spawn. Again, it seems like bad luck, but again, the concept of luck, the concept of even stuff like astrology, conspiracies, like bad things happening, karma, bad things happening to good people, good things happening to bad people. It's this interesting thing where, like, we as humans are built as, like, you know, like kind of like analysis machines, right? Like coincidence detectors are built into all of us. And it's this really weird thing where almost no matter what, you'll see it. If you look for a coincidence, you'll find one, you know? Like, if you think like, oh yeah, so every event is related to each other, then it's really rare when... So like, again, you can find relations between anything, like, wow, you and I have the same birthday. That's suspicious. It's actually like a 1 in 52 chance that like 2 people will share a birthday. It's something weird like that, because of the way numbers work. Or like, oh yeah, so this person, get this, he likes the same food as me. Well, actually, liking that food's quite common. Like, everything's linked in some way, but we don't appreciate how rare they are. And that leads to a really interesting, like, kind of outcome, which is usually that because you see coincidences in everything, you'll also see coincidences when you don't see a coincidence. Like, oh, it's a little bit suspicious. There's absolutely no link between me and you. How strange. And I think that's kind of funny to me that, like, if you look for a, you know, if you look for a coincidence, if you look for a luck, then you'll always find it. That's the same reason, you know, like astrology or, you know, like, all these different things that can predict who you are, mystics, psychics, etc. They can always tell you something that seems like it's super rare, super lucky, super by chance, even though it's realistically not. Also, we might just end up riding a llama at this point. Like, I know you can't ride llamas, but given our luck, we've been searching for 10 minutes, and we don't seem to have found anything too great. Although I think I saw something in the corner here, but you know, we'll pray. It's fine. Life lessons of Toycat. But yeah, no, it's one of the most important life lessons to learn early on. Like, you're gonna oversee coincidences, and that's something that's fine that you oversee them, but you've got to know you're overseeing them. Also, look how lucky this is. We've got a above ground. What is this one even called? The underwater ruins. So it's an above water underwater ruin. I mean, really, you could just call it a ruin, but technically the structure is called an underwater ruin. So it's an above water. It's an above water underwater ruin. So yeah, we can't actually check the desert yet. We should do that on a horse. Let's go back and check. We're running out of time in the day, honestly. So we might just have to go out on land on ourselves, but it's fine. Also, yeet the bread. Should we throw the bread away? I guess we should, right? Like, throw it away. Like, we're not going to use it. We might accidentally eat it or something if we're not careful. So I guess that works fine for me. All the horses you found are the same number as the number of friends you have. Oh no, it's less than the number of friends you have. Oh, you're just saying you have friends. Oh, I guess you could say you have 0 friends. Although 0 is equal to and also less than 0. You know, that's the problem with the number 0. Can we all agree? Calling 0 a number, like, if we'd have just mathematically decided, so there's 1, and then there is the absence of 1, then maths and everything would be so much easier, right? But instead, we're like, oh yeah, there's this number 0, and it doesn't interact with any other number. It just indicates there's nothing there. It's like, so why do we call it a number? It's like how, you know, like, it's infinity. everyone's like, oh, infinity is a number. No, infinity is like a concept. And of course, this really big problem when you believe that 0 or infinity are, you know, actual numbers. Like, so what's 6 times infinity? It's still infinity. What's infinity times infinity? It's still infinity. A bigger infinity, so it's the same number, but it's bigger. Well, I mean, because it's not really a number, it's a mathematical concept, and, you know, it's never too fun. Also, someone said don't sprint. I think you can sprint just fine inside one of these if you want to. I think it widens your view, maybe. So yeah, the fact that we didn't find a horse in the daytime should be entirely fine, as long as we don't take damage in the night. So, okay, we've got a few strategies we can do here. I think the biggest one is don't go through rivers, because that's where we find drowns that want to kill me. So let's get out. Oh, no, we got in the boat with... Oh, no, you're ruining this. For some reason, you can't get out of boats with the right stick. That's just how I'm used to doing it. Maybe I played PlayStation. The entire run is ruined because I accidentally clipped a zombie. That's the stupid stuff. That right there. That is... Rough nut or tough nut. So just so you can see how much hunger you start with, if you look at my hunger now, it's going to slowly go down. So I'm using all the starting reserve. You start with a bunch of... you start with a huge amount of... what's it called? It's saturation. And then, yeah, after that, you're kind of done. So it's not gonna look like we lost any hunger bars, but we're using up so much saturation on every one of these bars, and it's basically just not worth it at this point. Someone says for next time, increase your simulation distance. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I think we might just have to do that. This was such a good run. I really don't want to lose this, but we've wasted so much hunger on the, we're back up to full, but it's like it's not the problem, you know, like that. It doesn't fix the problem. We've wasted so much of it on that one zombie, and we clipped it so very slightly, with the boat, which is why we shouldn't go through rivers. Like in future, if it gets anywhere near night, I mean even in the daytime, like drowns, they mess you up immediately. Destroy the boat so you can get it back. I know that the issue is I took the damage, and I didn't get out fast enough because I've got the wrong keybound or something to jumping out of boats. I made a mistake. It's on me. But this seed's going to be better. No, that seed was so good. That seed was so, like, a saddle and diamonds and diamond horse armor. We're not going to top it. That seed, it's weird because I had all these, like, restarts and I was, like, in the mood where, like, you know, we can goof around as much as we can. And then I got a good one. Okay, so this attempt, we're gonna try this one super seriously. This is going to be the attempt where we hopefully do it. Because every single action, even if it takes focus, even if we have to pause some words for whatever, we are focusing 100%. Let's go. I've started the timer. Let's see what we've got near spawn. We've got a desert. Oh, a desert village. Perfect. Does it have a blacksmith chest? We'll look. Worst case, it doesn't, but I feel there's a good chance that it will. Worst case, we look through the desert and it's all fine anyway. So yeah, every single movement counts against... Oh, we're going to chop down the tree. Every single movement, everything we do counts against us. And usually that means that you want to stay on boats and horses as much as you can. But obviously the first part of the game, we're going to use some of our hunger tactically to get boats and horses. So this uses up a fair amount of hunger, or saturation, to actually get the wood. But then we have access to a boat, which saves us hunger in the long run. It's making a compromise in the short term for a lot of gains in the long term. Also, can you ride the boat on land, says Catlin McKellips. So thank you very much for the super chat, Catlin McKellips. But in case you are curious as to the boat on land situation, the long story short is that if you try, you won't be able to go up and down hills, so you have to get out way too often. Like, I wouldn't say it's worth it personally, but, you know, that's just me. I'm just an internet cat. So yeah, there's no... Oh, blacksmith. I wasted a jump there. See, every jump counts. That one jump could screw me. Also, just joined How You Did Today, says Emily McCormick. Hey, good to see you, Emily McCormick. I'm doing pretty good today. Thank you very much for asking. I mean, besides the fact that we just wasted such a good seed on incompetence. Oh, and we accidentally sprinted. We're making a lot of tiny mistakes today. But it's only the big mistakes I care about. Like, small mistakes in the start, they're bad, but they're not unforgivable. Big mistake later... unforgivable. So yeah, we're going to go over towards the... Do you see the Savannah village on top of the hill there? And we're going to pray that somewhere in that direction there's also a desert temple. Because desert temples have a really good chance of... desert temples have a really good chance of containing saddles, because there's 4 separate chests. One of those is going to be something. So we're going to try and go around this pit, actually. Oh, okay, this is the best we can do. Again, every jump is such a big drain on your saturation. You just don't want it, or on your hunger bar, your whatever you want to call it. You just don't really want to do it. Use slabs as a Batsin. Actually, that might be a really good pro tip. Like, I wonder if the breaking the blocks would... It probably, you know, it probably would be a solid bet to just use slabs. Like, especially when we know we're onto a good seed, it'd be worth doing. Also, is that a blacksmith I spy? I think you'll find that's a blacksmith. We've got a blacksmith. Okay. All we gotta pray is that it's a good blacksmith. And I'm not gonna jump into it this time. Wasted a jump last time. It's fine. Been saying slabs for about 10 minutes. Hey, sorry, Mr. Kirby, but I'm glad you're in good spirits about it. Some people are like, oh, I've been saying this forever. And it's like, I'm sorry. You know, there's a lot of chat messages. I tried to focus on the game more than anything, because you know, I didn't want to say this, but the real reason that I was so unfocused in that boat and in the village and all the situations is because I was reading a message. That's what it really was. Okay, so we're going to walk up the stairs here, save a little bit of hunger, pray for a saddle. No saddle, but armor's good. And then it's taunting me. It gives me all this food that I literally cannot use. What a tragedy. What a tragedy. So the good news is there's lava over there. I think we encountered surface lava earlier too, actually. So let's throw this in my hotbar slot. And then let's pray for a desert temple. Oh wait, there's lava down there too. Do you see that stone? In my head, at least, that's a telltale sign of lava. We'll check just to be sure, because we don't want to come back here otherwise. Yeah, oh, there's lava. We can just see it there. I was listening in for the lava, and as it turned out, you know, there was just a visible patch not too far away. Okay, so we're going to look desperately now for a desert temple. If we don't find one, it's probably going to be a throwaway seed. But I think we're going to find something. It's such a big desert. It'd be criminal not to find something somewhere. So what difficulty is this on? This is on hard difficulty on a random seed. Random seed, hard difficulty. Every one of my challenges that I've done, you know, beat Minecraft without taking damage, without jumping, without crafting, they're all done on hard difficulty. Just because, like, you know, I don't want everyone to be like, oh, well, it's on normal difficulty. Like, hard difficulty isn't harder if you don't get hit. The only way in which it is harder is that mobs spawn with more, like, armor if you stand in the same place. And also mobs will do more damage. But, like, if you don't intend to take damage from mobs, it doesn't really affect you. So it's a good way to make something sound a lot more impressive than it perhaps is. Although in that last case, I took damage and it ruined me. Like, I might have been fine on normal, but I wasn't on hard. So should we go through the savannah and pray for a second blacksmith, or go south through here? I reckon we go south through the desert. How much saturation does one jump take? So we don't actually have the exact numbers for Bedrock. On Bedrock, it's different to Java. We have the exact numbers for what it should be, but they don't seem to match Java in the slightest. So, again, on Java, you can walk forever and it doesn't take any hunger. I think that's the case. Oh, you can sneak forever and it doesn't take hunger. On Bedrock, that's not true. The amount of jump takes, I think it's like 0. It's something really bizarre, like 0.01, and you start with like 6 extra. So you have 600 jumps inside you, I think it is. And therefore, using each one of them carefully is kind of important. So, yeah, there's nothing. There's nothing. We got lucky in that there was a blacksmith chest, but it wasn't a good one. And it doesn't seem to have anything good pulling. Oh, plains mine. If we get a horse, then we can just pray we get the saddle later. Like, it seems as though the horse is half the battle. Also, key thing here, but we're going to turn up our simulation distance, so more stuff spawns around. Oh, you can't in-game. Never mind. Petition for Toycat to craft slabs so he doesn't have to jump to go up blocks. Yeah, I reckon that's a key thing we should do. I think starting halfway through is a recipe for disaster. Like, we want to start, make a boat, and make the slabs at the same time. It's pretty inefficient not to do both at the same time. And plus, the seed is not looking like it's going to work for us, is it? Yeah, despite this having all the right biomes, it doesn't have the stuff we need. It had lava, it had a blacksmith chest, but neither of those things are working out for us today. So, call it quits, chat. Call it quits. Go back. Behind you, there was a horse. Oh! Where was the horse? Oh, no, everyone's imagining it. Yeah, we don't need a horse right now anyway. Yeah, like, why am I... That's fine. That's fine. There's a house behind you. But yeah, no, I don't need a horse right now anyway. Like, it's nice to find one. We can go back for it because it stays loaded in. But we're fine. But yeah, we're probably gonna have to just give it up because there's no structures giving us stuff, which is actually quite rare for Bedrock. Like, they usually just throw stuff at you. Like, here, have 16 separate chests. One of them has armor, one of them has food. Here's a saddle, some horse. Here's a name tag so you can name something dinner bone. See, I'm just gonna jump around a bunch just to show, like, let me show you how fast you can go away from hunger if you want to. So this is just to prove a point here. If we just go punching a bunch, we can get out of the zone where your saturation lasts for, and you can get into the hunger zone. There was a saddle in the chest. Oh yeah, you're right. I just didn't see the saddle. Okay, so welcome to Seed Finding Simulator. Yeah, a lot of this challenge is going to be that, but that's fine to me. Like, it's important to do it right than to start and just hope everything gets there. Like, we waste so much time on a seed, but we don't have that stuff anyway. But yeah, if we went this way forever, we'd find nothing. Now, okay, so we've now learnt though, using slabs might be a real big improvement. So we'll chop down trees, then use it for stuff. Use the sub count as the seed for good luck. That's actually a fun idea. I like that a lot. Like, we're not gonna do it, but I like the idea. Bro, the hunger goes down quicker in the desert. That's not actually true. It's an urban myth. Well, I mean, I guess it's a Minecraft myth. I guess Minecraft can be played in non-urban areas, so not necessarily an urban myth, but it is a myth. So blank world. Actually, wait. We'll call it 991-800. Nice number, by the way. Thank you for that many subscribers. And we're on hard difficulty, world size infinite. We're gonna turn up the simulation distance, and we're gonna turn on coordinates too. Actually, I don't think they help me, but let's do it anyway. It might help me. Sub count as seed. I guess it would technically be a random seed. It just like for the series, it has to be a random. Oh, we're gonna hit stop and start. Thank you very much, by the way, Emily McCormick, for the $5 super chat. Pro tip: someone's Toy Cat makes you part Toy Cat and better at Minecraft and better at knowing random facts. I agree with that. So the moment we do an action, we hit the thing stop. Let's go. So, oh, this is big. This is fascinating. We spawn on a cliffside with plains all around us. We're going to peek through the trees, see if we can find a village in any direction. I don't do it right now, but that's all fine. Thank you very much, Emily McCormick. I'm glad you're part Toy Cat, by the way. I'm part Toy Cat too. Like, all of me is Toy Cat. But that still means part of me is Toy Cat. Just the whole part. So yeah, there's nothing in sight that offers free loot. But there's a big old ocean or something there. Not ocean, like lake, I guess we call it. So we're going to chop down trees on the way there. And then we'll make a boat. And then we'll make some slabs. And then the rest can sort itself, maybe. That's our current plan. The rest will sort itself. Your blue screen's a little glitchy. If that is something you want to know. Thank you for the heads up. Yeah, I don't know what causes it. Like, if I'm sat at the right angle, it doesn't happen. It's basically a reminder to have good stature. When I lean back a bit, it comes back. Don't ask me how that or why that happens, but it does. Get to 1 million or die. You know, there's a good... How about we do that? We just stream till we hit 1 million. What could go wrong with that idea? I don't see anything that could. Okay, we got 7 wood. We'll chop down this 8th one, and then we'll pray. You could go down the mountain in a boat, says Mr. Buck. You know, I like your thinking, Mr. Buck. Let's do it. It's horrifically slow, but we need a little bit of fun right now. Like we've had some rough luck and some rough seeds, so let's make our slabs, like a bunch of them, and then let's ride the boat down the mountain. I'll be riding down the mountain when I come. I'll be riding down the mountain when I come. I'll be riding down the mountain, riding down the mountain, riding down the mountain when I come. You go so fast when you're going down hills, by the way. But yeah, big thank you for the $4.99 super chat, Jeffrey Kazir. Really appreciate Kazir? I think Kazir is a fine pronunciation. Let me know if I'm correct. Good luck on your road to 1 million. Thank you very much, Jeffrey Kazir. So we've only wasted hunger so far on a few steps, and on breaking that tree, and that's about it. Everything else, land boat. Have you ever used the boat on ice? I've got a video coming up actually about boats on ice. Oh no, I've got a pig friend. Okay, that's fine. Oh, zombies can't get in the boat now because of the pig. This is actually a defense mechanism. I think you'll find this is so absurd. This is the fastest way to not use any hunger. Use a boat as a horse. Do you passively consume hunger? You don't. If you stood still for 1 million Minecraft days, Well, no one's tested that many, but if you stand still for 1,000 Minecraft days, you waste no hunger. You waste hunger when you regenerate, you waste hunger when you move, you waste hunger when you break blocks. There's a lot of things that you wouldn't assume use hunger that do. But one of those things is not standing still. But yeah, breaking blocks does use up some, so that's the trade-off. Also, we found a horse. Hopefully he grows big and strong by the next time we find him. He's hogging the back seat, says Christian Larson. But I'm just saying, when I asked for a companion, you know, honestly, it's a bit like Minecraft story mode, right? Like we're just playing with the pig as our companion today. There's so much love. There's so much I love about this stream right now, says Chrissy. This is gonna be the stream that goes down in history as the time Toycat spent 3 hours doing nothing but searching seeds. It's gonna be famous for that. It's gonna be great. But it's good to see you, Chrissy. It's been a while, I think. Hope all is well in the kingdom of the United States of America, because as we all know, you are a USAian. Oh, we found a donkey to. You know, chat. Should we just ride a donkey this game? Honestly, like, why do we need horses? It's been so long since I've seen a donkey naturally spawn that I think it's only there in natural too. Also, we might actually have to get onto land. We're going really far away from spawn again. The further away from spawn you go, the worse your generation seems to be. So that's the thing. Where's your tiny beard? It was so cute, says Zal. Everyone got real mad about the beard, and one of those people might have been a friend or lover, and maybe I shaved the beard for them. No, honestly, it was just like it wasn't growing bigger. It like after 2 weeks it looked like that, and then it never got any bigger. So I was like, well, this is slowly draining my social prospects. So I kind of got rid of it. Ride a donkey, riding a boat. Now that right there is a high quality idea. Tell us about your D&D character, says Thomas Ward. My name is Jonette. I am a half elf, half human. No, I don't want to. Like, there's a lot of people who like hear D&D and are like, "Oh, what is that?" Like it sounds silly because it basically is silly, right? So I won't do that. Let's actually pick up this horse now. Okay, here's my plan. It's a genius plan. Thank you. I agree. So if we just pick up the horse, so we're gonna break the boat, which uses some amount of hunger. Actually, you can just punch the pig out of it. No, you can't. Actually, let's just kill the pig. It might. No, punch the boat. Punch the boat. Man, it takes a lot to rock the boat off the horse. And then we get the horse in the boat. Oh, I got on the horse. No, I want you in the boat. Like, how do I place the... There we go. That's what I want. And then I want to be in the boat, not on the horse. I don't know how the game... How do I, like... What is... Maybe if I do it from this angle? Why... This horse is such a fat monster. So we're going to knock the boat into the water and then go from it underneath. That usually is my solution. By the way, big thank you for the $4.99 super chat from Jeffrey Kazir. You should make a real Minecraft series where you build and farm stuff. Do you mean a real Minecraft series as in like a real series on this channel? Or Minecraft but in real life? Like I go out and I go to a farm and I go farm some things and I build a house, etc. Because I like both those ideas. Also, thank you Carl Hewitt for the £2 super chat. Try and beat Minecraft without mining or crafting. I think that's going to be my next challenge that I attempt. That I think I can do. Like, it might be a hard day, but like I can do that in like 12 hours maybe if I just... Like, if I play really carefully, enough time will get me through that one. I hope. I guess you'll find out if I do it. But yeah, my plan was to attempt it sometime next week. Oh, it's a village with a blacksmith chest. I've got the horse already. This is a great idea. I'd watch Toycat Farm where I are. Okay, chat. Here's the idea. We're gonna go to a real life farm, and we're gonna farm. We're just gonna literally sit there, do some hoeing, put some stuff in a composter. It'll be great. It'll be great. So yeah, the village, if it contains a saddle. Wait, chat. Guess right now. Does it contain a saddle? If you guess correctly, then you get to claim that you're a psychic and that you can see the future. If you guess incorrectly, then you hurt my feelings. Oh, we have all these slabs and we've been not using them correctly. Well, there goes my great ideas. So, horse armor though. I can make this... You know, let's put some armor on the horse. Just because it'll make it funnier that we're going around with a horse we've armored up. The good news though, we can use them on the way back. So yeah, everyone who said no saddle, you're correct. Everyone who said yes saddle, you're too optimistic in life. Lower your expectations. So we're going to get on the horse. Oh, so the horse will dismount you eventually. Until he becomes friends with us. And then we put the armor on him. And now we got a fancy horse. There we go. We're doing this. And we got a spare pair of leggings too, in case that's the thing we want. So, you know, that sucks, but we have a horse, and the saddle is easier to find in some ways, because you can find it at night. In some ways. I'm just trying to be an optimist here. Like, this is terrible in some respects. By the way, thank you for Jeffrey Kassir for the 199 super chat, who says he wants to sit in game. Well, actually, I did it a long time ago. I think it'd be fun to do, like, a refresher, like, how do you play Minecraft these days? But I think the best time is after a major update, because that's when everything kind of comes together. So I think that's a thing we might do in the not so soon future. Wait, not so soon? Not so not soon. Yeah, the not so not soon future. That's what I'm going for. You could just say the future, but guess who's not doing it anyway? Trade for a saddle. I could trade for a saddle, but the amount of effort required, like, is in physical exertion in Minecraft that we can't use. Also, look at that. Oh, the dolphin looked partly blue, partly white. So deserts are really good for loot. You can find desert temples and you can find desert villages. Either one of those gives me great odds at getting this magical saddle, which allows me to actually ride this horse I've got here. So yeah, very, very sad. He needs applesauce. You know, can we just all agree? Real talk, chat. When it comes to sauces, there's a lot of good sauces, there's a lot of bad sauces, you know? I have my preferences, you have your preferences. But applesauce is the best, because they literally just cut up apples and are like, oh, that goes with meat or something, I guess. You know, you be the boss of that. I've just always loved that personally, like applesauce as a concept. And I'm a little bit upset, though, that horses have kind of claimed it as their own. Like, imagine if, because dogs ate, you know, like meat for dog food, humans never ate meat. Like, oh, that's the dog stuff. You don't eat the same thing that the dog's eating. It's like, no, it's good, it's tasty, I love meat. I bet dog food probably tastes good, too. Like, I mean, I bet high-end dog food probably tastes good. Yeah, I reckon, okay, theory right here. I don't want to test it myself, I don't have a dog. But I reckon the really good dog food must taste good because it's marketed at people who want to try their dog food to know that the dog's eating just as good as they are. That's my theory. Is that a desert temple, by the way? Or is that just a desert well? I think it's a temple. So, we're going to swim through this river. Okay, so this drowns. We get immediately out. We get immediately out. Okay, we're going to jump a little bit just to be safe. And then we head towards that thing in the distance. I hope it's not just a well. I think I see a temple behind it. It could just be the sand, though. Okay, worst case, we make a mistake here. It could be a mistake. I don't think there's a temple. It's pretty tricky to tell at this distance, at least for me. Maybe on the screen it's... Like, look at it. It looks like a temple to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm just seeing patterns where there aren't any now. Like I said earlier, people really love to prescribe patterns to non-pattern... Oh, look at that gap in the world. To non-pattern behavior. And I think I just did that with the chunks of it. Although, it might not be the end of the world. There might actually be a desert temple, so it's all fine. Patience is key. Patience is key. Although, nighttime will come to strike us if we're not careful, so... There's that to watch out for. Okay, so... By the way, big thank you for the $1.99 super chat. It's Joe Time Gacha. So there's a ravine here. That is handy. Which is, like, that was the thing I thought looked like a desert temple. Look, it looks like the top of a desert and then another one, or something. But that's not a thing that is a thing. So instead, we go to the left. There is nothing anywhere near here. Like, this is a desolate desert. So, what do we do from here? Over there, maybe? There's maybe a desert temple. Is that a desert? No. I already thought I saw a desert temple, so I definitely won't see one now. But, you know, what are you going to do? Oh, we accidentally sprinted. So this is really dangerous because we might accidentally fall down the ravine. But it's fine. That's a cool ravine, by the way. That's definitely going to be usable later on in the game. I don't know how. Don't know why. But it'll be great. You should invest in a better webcam. Honestly, it's just the way it's my filter. I'm not like... My wall is slightly too shiny to properly filter out. Oh god, okay, I'm running. Okay, you can outwalk spiders. It seems like you shouldn't be able to, but you can. There's a desert temple. Okay. So as long as we lose the spiders by then, which again we should, we'll be all good, all bueno. It's gonna be great. This is gonna be a legendary stream if you hit 1 million. Hey, if you're during the stream, if this is your first live stream, by the way, like not you super chatting, but anyone here, consider subscribing because I mean, we're so close to 1 million. It'd be like this amazing dream to hit it, right? Like, I know even people who like don't really know YouTube know that 1 million is like a cool, you know, it's a milestone. It's like once you've achieved it, it's just like, yeah, you've done a thing now. It validates all the time and the work and the effort and the stuff like that. You could say it's like achieving a challenge. This is just the no jumping challenge with extra stairs. No, we're kind of comparing. Also, I've got leggings on already. Don't worry. But yeah, wait, how are we gonna get in and out of the place? I guess we need a pickaxe. But you know, let's not question it too much. So yeah, I think we should make a pickaxe. We'll see what we do. We'll see what happens. So first of all, we break 1 block. No, wait, we just want to walk out here. This is the much faster, safer way. And then we're going to break blocks of our fists and pray that does it for us. Then we have to make a little bit of a pseudo staircase down. I hear a zombie very close. So we'll start like there. Then we'll go like there because we need to build over ourselves. So I'm going to sprint to make this gap. Sprinting is awful, I know, but desperate times, desperate measures, etc. Then place a block there. Then 1 down there. And 1 over here. And now we should be able to reach the... Okay, not from here, we can't reach the chests. From there we can reach the chests. Okay, so enchanted book, golden apple. Can't eat the golden apple, I hate this game. Lots of sand, which will help us getting out. We got emeralds and iron. Please give me a saddle game. It's the least I deserve at this stage, right? Oh, it's not looking good. 1 last chest. So, have you ever been in a situation where you get 5 chests without a saddle? I mean, it probably is quite common, but in my head it's not. So... we should have made that better. We could have saved ourselves a jump. So I just need to get out of here. I don't know where out of here is. And we need to find another one. But hopefully we find one on the way back to where we were already. You open the same chest twice. Oh, really? Oh, no way. If we go back... did I really do a... that is an embarrassing mistake. Okay, so... the bad news is we got hit on the way back. You know, if there's a saddle in the other chest, this is literally run cancelling stuff, right? Like, I can't kill the zombie. It takes so much hunger away from me. So we're just gonna lock him away somewhere. Okay, well that works too. That took so much hunger, way more than it needed to. We're in a real disastrous situation. I'm gonna check. It'll break my heart if there is a saddle in the chest I didn't check. I think it'd be that one, right? Did all these chests have got... yeah, no. Okay, there isn't. So, yeah, I think that's pretty much done, right? I think that's over. Because we took damage, plus we wasted in there. Oh, okay. It's fine. Hey there, friend. You doing good? I'm doing good, too. But, yeah, I honestly just think, like, the odds of me finding an... oh, is that another destin? No, it's not. Yeah, I think we should restart this one. I think, again, I know this is like, oh, is this Seed Simulator? We've been doing this for now. But I think that's, you know, if we want to do this right, that means we got to restart. So just to show you, there isn't anything over the mountain. There is nothing over there. I would have gone, oh no, there's one over there though, on the way back to where I wanted to be. Okay, so, we'll check it out, you know. I shouldn't, now that I've ran and that I've taken damage and that I've jumped in and out and all that other stuff. But you never know. You never know. It might just work out for me anyway. If this does end up being the run, the one that we like dedicate our time to, I will hate myself for making all those mistakes. I'm hoping that like the RNG somehow works if I do this. Also, Haley Stark, good to see you. Been so busy, glad to make it to a stream. Yay! Hey, good to see you, Haley Stark. You made it to a pretty popular stream, it seems. By the way, thank you to everyone who subscribed. Since I last said it, like 50 people subscribed, so thank you. You made that number bigger, and if that's not a reason to subscribe, I don't know what is. So, yeah, we have to jump a bunch. We took damage. There's a lot of things wrong with this run, but we have a desert temple next to a pit of lava, which honestly, if this works out, might make up for everything else. It might make it... Oh, look at all those husks. There's so many husks. We have to block up the entrance or we're dead. So more inefficiencies, but that's fine. Love a good bit of inefficiency. So I guess we should sand our way down, then sand our way up. Oh god, okay. Oh, he stopped caring about me. Oh, okay. Hey there, buddy. You doing good? You doing good? Oh, lots of damage. I thought it was fine. Okay, please don't contain a saddle. Please don't contain a saddle. Oh god, it contains a saddle. All those mistakes. We're stuck with them now. We're stuck with all of those mistakes. Okay, it's fine. Like, again, we can still do this. We've just made it infinitely hard. Well, not infinitely. We made it several times harder. Almost 1 million. Everyone's subbed to Toycat. Thank you. We got 2 saddles, for God's sake. Couldn't you have just given me a saddle in the other temple? Was that so much to ask, game? Was that so much to ask? So now I need to get up without upsetting the spider. Okay, that's easy. Hey there, Mr. Spider. Where are you at? I can't actually properly... There we go. So, spider's over there now. So we jump out real quick and run. Go, 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 go. Where are we at? Where are we running? I don't know. There he is. Hey there, friend. What are you doing there? We're going to go leave this entrance because it's the safest one. Because there are husks on the other side. And now we need to get to our horse. And it should be fine. By the way, big thank you, Haley Stark, for the 2nd super chat. And I agree. Everyone should subscribe to Toycat. What a good message. So, yeah, no hunger lost yet. If you don't know Remy McQuinn, you start with a bunch of saturation. Like, and it's equivalent to about 6 extra hunger shanks. So, I'm hoping those just make it work for me. Maybe. I'm not sure. But the good news is the horse is just over there. Okay, be real careful on this one. Real careful. Yeah, no, we got this. We got this. We're going to get on the horse, instantly saddle it up. Also, look at that mountain. That's such a weird one. So my horse is on next to a river, just over here somewhere. I think this is the same river. Assuming the horse is still alive, I mean... We've all seen, Is it Game of Thrones where they kill the horse? Oh no, it's Walking Dead, although also probably in Game of Thrones too, right? But a big thank you, Gino Godfrey, for the $2 super chat. Been watching you for a long time, 1 mil almost. It's super close now, right? Like, it's in the realm of, like, the future, as opposed to, like, a dream. Oh, you can just jump right out for thing, apparently. So we're going to take the boat with us, because you never know when that will come in handy. Let's do this. And now we're going to go roaming for free stuff. I think. Or should we just go straight to the nether? Chat, free stuff or the nether? What do you reckon? I've got a horse, and no hunger required anymore. Theoretically, I can go the rest of the game without taking any hunger. Unless I jump too high and fall. Or unless I need to break blocks. It's just breaking blocks. Okay, everyone says never. Oh, we need iron to the nether, sorry. we literally can't go to the nether yet. Because we can't... We need to get free stuff by my... We need to get free stuff because we can't break blocks. Like, we're cutting it so close to the edge now because I took the damage, because I jumped out, because I jumped in. Like, all the mistakes have added up and put me in a real tight situation. You know the guy earlier who's like, oh, you know you want a challenge? Well, this is that. Yeah, this is the challenge now. Trying to make that work. It's going to test me. It's going to test me pretty hard. But it's what we got to do. So, yeah, we also have no sand. So there's a desert temple here. It could contain iron. In fact, statistically, it probably contains iron. But how am I going to do that? Okay, so it's buried. Maybe that helps me. That doesn't help me. No. So, yeah, we need to find a tree somewhere, which there was a savannah just nearby, but we'll hope that there's, like, I don't know, plains just over here. Hey, a savannah's just over here, too. So we've got a desert temple. We can make this work. Please do a no hunger challenge, says Connor Ellsworth. Hey, I've got some good news for you. I'm doing one of those right now. Skip the temples. No. I literally need the temple. Like, I need something for free. Although I could just go for villages. That might work, actually. Also, look at this. There's just a random patch of andesite. So, yeah, the plan now is to hopefully find a village here, but worst case, we'll just chop down a tree. By the way, big thank you, Liam Loz20 for the $9.99 super chat. Lol it. Lol it. What does that message mean? What am I meant to take from that? What am I lolling? It, apparently, but what is it? I don't know for sure. Temples and villages. Indeed. You rode to 1 million subscribers in your way. Also, nothing is free, Toy Cat. You know, that's a beautiful message on... Also, we're wasting a lot of hunger on this break, because apparently being on a horse counts as... Oh, no! Ah, we have to walk after him now. By the way, big thank you for the 99 super chat. I agree, love it. As a pro tip, if you want a super chat, again, do whatever you want. I really appreciate any and all support. I love it. But if you want to do it, and you do over $10, it does text-to-speech, and if you like the robot voice, then that might be your thing. Can you drink potions in this run? I would say that you cannot drink potions. I would say that comes under drinking, which is basically a form of eating. Like, I would say that soup is food, right? Even though soup is a liquid. That's my take on this one. So, I'm going to say we can't drink potions. It would be handy if we could. Don't get me wrong. But I don't think we should. Oh, that's a nice rhyme. So, yeah, if we find a free village, that'd be ideal. We don't find a free village, we'll make a pickaxe. We'll do it that way. F in chat for the horse. The horse isn't dead. You don't have to pay your respects to it just yet. Actually, can you pay respects to something that's alive? Like, can I pay my respects to Five Guys? Like, you know, I really respect Five Guys. Let me pay my respects. Because as we all know, respect pays the bills. Apparently everyone's saying F anyway, so apparently you can pay your respects to an alive thing. Interesting. I mean, I guess it's dead in terms of, like, the human-horse relationship. Beat Minecraft without beating Minecraft challenge. Honestly, that's a fun idea. Wait, I can... Oh, man, how did that hurt me? So many rough... Okay, you know, we're learning, but we're learning in a rough way. Alexa played down for what? Says Liam Lost 20. Well, I don't know who this person is, but they have an interesting preference in Super Chat. Appreciate the donation, man. Oh, God. This horse jumps so high, it hurts me on a regular basis. Like, I don't even know. I don't even get it. Like, there are so many, like, this isn't good. This just is not good. But it's fine for now. So, we're going to go ahead and just build our way in. Make a pickaxe, a wooden pickaxe. And then use the wooden pickaxe as our little tool for the day. So can we go there? We can, but yeah, it's fine. Then we mine down the edge here. Then we can just stack up the way we came. The horse is hurting you because you abused it, says Christian. You're not. That's a fair response. I did abuse it just a little bit. Here's another saddle because we need that right now. Look at all this gold. Come on, game. If you could make gold buckets, I'd be happy. But, like, come on, game. Come on, game. What am I doing with all this gold? What am I... Like, it's literally useful for golden apples in these runs. And you know what I can't do? I can't eat because it's a no hunger challenge. So I guess we'll grab the TNT for later. Like, I guess that theoretically could be useful. Especially against the dragon, right? Like, we can't do our usual stuff. Maybe TNT will help. But in general, like, what was this? What was this area? Please don't lose hunger. If we lose it now, it's immediately over, right? But... oh, that's not good. That's not good. Should have been watching out for that. Okay, we're good. We're out of here. We break one block. Place one block. Get back on that horse. How are you... This horse is trying to waste my hunger. I'd like that to be mentioned. Feed the horse golden apples to heal it. Yeah, I guess in theory that's our best bet, right? Like, feed the horse some golden apples. And then hope that that turns into something good. But yeah, otherwise it's not looking good for us. We have the lava sorted. But no splash potions, Toy Cat. Hey, splash potions, you're right. Yeah, I would argue splash potions are not a form of eating in Minecraft. They don't use up hunger either. I would argue that's a fine thing. I tried to waste your hunger too if you hurt me constantly, says Sudenhund. Well, you guys are all just very mean people, is what I'm learning from all of this. Oh, no, we're... Okay, we're gonna have to punch the horse too, I think. Oh, no, stop wasting my hunger, horse. See, I'm just saying, like, Let's flip that one around. This horse is hurting me so much. It's wasting so much of my hunger. I just think maybe the horse. You know, maybe the horse is responsible for what's happening to it. Can we jump across this gap? Probably not. Okay, definitely not. We have to punch it once, which sucks. Punch it twice, which sucks. But it's just cheaper than the alternative. This is basically Minecraft Africa Challenge. Nice offensive comment, Mr. Funky Monkey. Feed yourself in real life and your in-game character will not lose hunger because that might possibly work. You're not... That does sound a bit like dodgy science, so I'm going to question it a little bit. Gonna hold X and I'm going to doubt that one. Should have taken the donkey, says Christian. Yeah, you know, we should have taken the donkey, right? If I was on a donkey right now, we'd be going slower, but at least we'd be, like, not hurt. The amount of hunger that I don't have to spare, well, I guess saturation, because my hunger's still at full, but the amount of, like, theoretical potential hunger that I've had to waste because this not being a donkey, it's too much. There's a death temple there, by the way, but I think I want something else. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. Thank God. This horse is dangerous. You jump too high and it hurts yourself. So yeah, we're just finding desert temples. There's another one over there, I think, right? Did I see a desert temple? I didn't see a desert temple. But yeah, we're going to check the spruce biome at the edge for a village. If we don't find one, we'll just go for the temple because... Yeah, oh, another desert temple. Basically, the game is saying, here are some desert temples. You can use these or you can not get stuff. But we're just getting so much gold. Like, it could be a full-on glitch that desert temples don't give you gold now. I'm not one to be able to tell... I'm not able to tell you for sure. But yeah, we're using so much of our hunger before we've even done anything that it's not looking good for me. But, you know, I've had many runs start bad and end up good. It's just that ideally they shouldn't start bad. Iron! Heck yeah! Also, I hear a skeleton somewhere. That's concerning to me. We got a lot of books, by the way. A lot of emeralds, too, which theoretically will be good eventually. Yeah, that skeleton, wherever he is, he's on a mission. Don't know what type of mission, but it's definitely a mission. So many saddles. Why now? I've got everything slightly out of order. It's a little bit annoying. You know, let me tell you that much. How he found so many temples. Honestly, if you find a big desert... Oh, no, we've lost the hunger shank. So... Now we don't have any healing left, basically. Like, I'm going to continue chat, but let me tell you, my odds of winning have gone from... Oh yeah, that's like, you know, 1 in like, you know, 5, 1 in 10 to 1 in 100. Everything has to go perfectly from now on. And everything's not going to go perfectly from now on. Like, we're over. It's... I have to mine so many blocks to get to the end. Like, there are mandatory mining sessions that are gonna kill me. But, I'd rather this one end naturally. At least have one full-on natural attempt here. Just to prove what goes wrong. Because we can learn a lot of lessons from... Like, I think it's important to learn on the way there. So let's keep going. I like how he doesn't have iron, yet he still takes the books. I mean, the iron might come in. Also, do we need Enderman killed? Oh, that takes so much hunger too. Oh, God. This is a nightmare. This challenge is a nightmare. Oh, God. Oh, God, we got hit again. Because I was so indecisive about all of that. I was like, we need to kill the Enderman, right? Oh, we do. You know, this challenge might be too much for me. It might. There's just so many steps now I'm thinking, like, if we failed this many in the most basic stages, how are we expected to not fail them in the non-basic stages? But we're going to keep going. It's just my hunger situation is looking pretty dire now, right? So yeah, we have to make these 8.5 hunger shanks last the full game. Bearing in mind, we had 9.5 literally 2 minutes ago. It's not looking good. It's not looking good in the slightest. Okay, so there's a crafting table at one of these temples, and then another temple has lava. We're going to use that knowledge together to get stuff going on. You're losing hunger. Thank you. This is big F. This is going to work. I'm going to prove you wrong, Jira. Watch out for phantoms. Oh my God, phantoms too. I always forget until they happen. So, phantoms are a big pain. You could say a phantom pain. Yeah, no, phantoms are a fully fledged nightmare. So, is there an easy way around phantoms? Sleeping. We can make a bed, actually, not too much effort is required for that. Okay, you know what? This might work out still. This might happen. It's just, we're getting to the stage now where it's like, probably not. Let's make a gold sword just for the... Actually, let's make a wood sword. Like, no point making a gold one. Or is that? You know, actually, just for style points. At this point, it's just fun. Let's have a gold sword. If we're going to die anyway, let's die in style. Okay, gold sword, equipped. Gold sword, gold horse, gold everything. Hunger drop for the third time now. Yeah, no, it's not good. You know, hunger dropping is never a good thing in a run like this. And yeah, that's end of sentence. Hunger dropping, never a good thing in a run like this. End of thought. That's just a fact. You don't want your hunger to drop when you do something like this. I would like it if my hunger didn't drop anymore. But yeah, because of the way Minecraft works. Oh god, please don't hurt me. You can be sure it will. So we're going to try and diagonally jump across this one. Oh, we missed it. I'm sorry, Mr. Horse, it's fine. Just die and use a bed for hunger. So yeah, no, I actually... No dying is, in my opinion, a key part of this challenge. Otherwise, it's just the... You know, like, you can... I want it to be an actual challenge, not a perseverance challenge. Like, perseverance challenges are fun, like... But I want this to be a real challenge. So it's definitely this way for the next... The temple I'm looking for. I think it's round this giant stack. I seem to recall going down that, so... Yeah, I remember this little temple here, so it's definitely to the right here somewhere. Is where we need to be. In the dark. There we go, that's the one. So there's no water nearby for me to... Did you see that, by the way? That was just a weird visual glitch there. But we're gonna just... this is actually really tricky to do with husks chasing me. We're gonna use our sand that we have. And we're gonna make ourselves a fun little thing. So dig 2 holes in the ground. Oh man, you are ruining my life today. So we could find maybe 2 blocks in the ground already, or more than 2 blocks. Yeah, we find something like this. And then we place a block there. And then all around there as well. And then all around there as well. Oh, okay, hey there friend, you doing good? Oh, we got a sword. We can just... I shouldn't, but I can. And then we place a thing up there. Over here too. And now we just need things for the top. And we're golden. Oh wait, we want to place some extra blocks like... Okay, so place... You can't craft one on a horse apparently. So then we place some blocks back here. And then we want to have the water kind of flow out from there. Yeah, no, I've done this horribly wrong. I don't know what I did so horrifically awful here, but everything apparently. So we're just going to place some water up there. And then we need it to go to the right a little bit. I don't know. You know, we'll just work around this. Let's just see how this goes. So grab some lava. Go back over here. Place some lava in that slot there. 1 bit of obsidian. Place a second one. Oh gosh. Wait, what happened there? Okay, that happened. So we got 2 bits completed. No problems so far. And then... Oh wait, this would be the perfect... You know, it's fine. Let's not question it for yet. So we need this to go like a block further this way. There we go. That's perfect. Perfect. So we're going to go ahead, put another one in here. This is working now, by the way. It's going. And then we can place a bucket of lava next to it, I think. And it should still...
I'm sorry, but you're not gonna make it, friend. Better luck next time, fam. Huge fan, and I hope you do more live videos soon. You could honestly do a podcast, and I think you'd have just as many followers. ZZ Pure ha ha ha.
ZZ Piao ha 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 is not a message I can say I was expecting to have read out to me today. But I'm glad that it was. So thank you so much for the $20 super chat, Alex Richardson. Honestly, I think I know in my heart I'm not going to make it, but I think we've got to keep the dream alive, right? Like, everything's going a little bit wrong today. But I think we're learning lessons each time we fail. Like, this is such a hard challenge. that it kind of just has some mandatory failing built in, right? And I like that we're learning each time we play. Please be like a pool of lava down here somewhere. This is a really dangerous way. Oh, okay, this is... You know, that's a good point to say. You know, I think we failed it, right, chat? Should we keep going till we fully die, or should we end the stream here? Because this isn't going to be the run. We're trapped under a ravine somewhere. It's dark. I don't see anything. Like, you can see even less than me. This is not... the horse is kind of trapped in here, too. The only good news is... Oh, there's another cave down here. The only good thing about this entire situation... Okay. No, there's no good things. Oh, there's a cave over there with lava. Did you see it? You can... It's peeking through the walls for some reason. Okay, yeah. No, this is terrible. This is the worst. So, thank you very much for watching today's live stream. It went badly in a lot of different ways. We made some mistakes. But honestly, that's part of what this is, right? We're going to need to try this again another time when we have, like, hours ahead of us. We'll get it done eventually. We just need to stop making stupid mistakes. And, yeah, today we made so many dumb mistakes. But that's part of the learning process, you know? So I hope you all enjoyed today's video, where we made stupid mistakes. Like it if you liked it, share if you really liked it, turn on those notifications if you want to see more of these videos, and subscribe if you're watching this live stream, you're having a good time, then subscribe, because we're about to hit 992,000, which would be pretty cool, right? Like, that's a big number. That's bigger than 18, that's bigger than 43, it's bigger than 946,000. So, yeah, we're going to try this again another day, because it just hit midnight. It's quite late. And yeah, it's a shame the way this went, but I reckon next time we'll get him. So yeah, we'll probably do this in maybe another, like, couple days. Give this another whirl and do it properly. We found the lava, by the way, but we just died on the way here. So thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye. Can you hear all my stuff burning?